Hey guys, hey, this is Jason Morris here with Real Estate Agents That Really Work. And I hope you guys are all having a Merry Christmas. I know it's Christmas Eve. And I wanted to give you this quick seller follow up strategy that I think will change your business when you see this and you understand the concepts. These are the things that I talk about in my group coaching. These are the sorts of strategies that I share every week, Thursdays at 11 a.m. And guys, what my goal for this call is two things. Number one, I want you to understand the importance of following up, right? I'm going to keep it as short as we can, but I want you to understand the importance of following up. And number two, I want you to have a solid follow-up strategy for your sellers, right? For your sellers that you're talking to on the phone. These are your good people, the people that you have meaningful conversations with, the sellers you talk to, and they sound like they want to do something soon, right? So guys, I've got a Christmas group coaching special going on right now. I want to tell you about it real quick before we get started. If you're not in my group coaching, go to jasonmorrisgroupcoaching.com and use the code Christmas1, no spaces at the checkout. It makes it $1 for the first month. So after the first month, it's $40 a month after. It's month to month, and you can cancel anytime. So join the first month. If you decide you don't like it, if you decide there's no value, cancel. But I guarantee my group coaching is going to change the way you do business. It's going to help you take more control over your business, be more profitable, and just build a better real estate business, a business that's going to work for you rather than you working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week for your business. So guys, how much are you really following up? Let's answer this question. Are you following up once? Or are you following up twice? Answer in the comments for me. How much do you typically really follow up, honestly? Now, I got the sales statistics. I got them from National Sales Executive Association. Grant Cardone shared something like this that's very similar. But guys, you can see this. I feel like for real estate agents, these numbers are probably like really good. Those are the best case scenario for real estate agents. 48% of salespeople never follow up. I'd be willing to bet it's probably 80% of real estate agents never follow up. 25% of salespeople make a second call and then stop, right? And this includes those calls where you don't get anybody on the phone, that you left a voicemail. This includes the agents that are sitting out there going, oh, well, I left them a message. They'll call me back if they want to do something. Guys, they won't, because you know what? Everybody's really busy. They don't know you. They have other people calling, right? 12% of people only make 3 contacts and stop. I'd be willing to bet that the percentage is less than 10% of real estate agents make 3 contacts and stop. But we're using these numbers. These are best case. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts, right? And if you go down here to the bottom, you can see 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact, right? You guys see that at the bottom? 2% are made on the first contact. I believe it's less in the real estate industry. We're dealing with a high ticket item, right? This is every item that's out there. It's probably less than 2% on the first contact. But the number we want to look at here is 80% are made on the 5th to 12th contact, right? All the work and all the research is done for us in this. So, guys, I want to break this down to you. If your calling expires, I know that a lot of you guys say, oh, 50 agents are calling in my market. These sellers are contacted by so many people, right? 48% of the agents that are calling them the day they expire never call back a second time. That's what it says here. It's 48% of salespeople, and it's probably more than that. Probably 78% never call back for a second time, right? 88%, guys, look at this. 88% never call more than 3 times. You see this? 12% of salespeople make 3 contacts and stop. That means that 88% never call more than 3 times, right? And this includes hang-ups and no answers, right? So they're calling at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is the worst time of the day to call, and nobody answers the phone, and they get upset and they never call back, right? 88% are doing that. 88% of your competition that's making calls and prospecting actively for sellers never call more than 3 times. So, you know, why don't agents follow up, right? And we talk about this a lot in my group coaching. Why don't they follow up? Number one, they think they're bothering people. Number two, they don't know what to say when they follow up. And I'm going to help you guys with that here in just a minute. Number three, they have no system or follow-up schedule. Number four, they're worried about being told no. Number five, oh, they have this idea they're just going to call me when they're ready. And number six, so many agents out there, they talk about all the things they want to do. They're talking about things they want to do right now in 2020. And let's be honest, they're not going to do them because they're not really committed to their goals. They don't have an emotional reason why they want to go. They get their goals. They don't have a plan. They threw out a number because their friends that were agents threw out a number too, but they really aren't committed. Guys, some of you have a goal that is so low, to be honest with you, it's not worth getting excited about. If your goal is just to make enough to pay your bills, guys, paying your light bill isn't as exciting, right? So it's hard to stay committed to a goal you're not excited about. So guys, now we know that 80% of sales are made the 5th through the 12th follow-up. Why don't we just plan a follow-up, just plan to follow up a minimum of 12 times? Doesn't that make sense? If we know that 80% of your sales are going to happen after the 5th through the 12th follow-up or after, why don't we just plan to make 12 follow-ups? Doesn't that make sense? So, guys, I like to follow up with a purpose, but I'm going to show you a follow-up strategy I used for years that's really easy. And sometimes, guys, I want you to keep this in mind. Sometimes you have to create a reason to follow up, right? I don't like this whole thing where we see agents doing it on Facebook where they're calling live and they call the people up and they say, hey, Jason Morris here, the eXp Realty. I just want to give you a call and see if you're ready for me to list today, right? We see a lot of agents doing stuff like that. They didn't really have a reason. But here's how a typical good call should go. Now, these are the calls where you're talking to the seller on the phone. We've all had these. We talk to the seller on the phone. We have a good conversation. Maybe they tell us they don't want to use an agent. Maybe they give us an objection, right? That's why I wrote that objection book. It's on Amazon, How to Be an Objection Master. But they give us an objection. They do want to sell their house. They've got some reasonable motivation. They want to do something very soon, right? But they don't set an appointment with you. We've all had those sort of calls. Give me a thumbs up here on YouTube if you've had that sort of call. But here's how a typical good call should go. Number one, you have the actual call with them, right? If you're using my scripts, the call ends with, or if you're looking at my objection book, a lot of the calls where you don't set an appointment, you still attempt to send over a pre-listing package. Hey, Mr. Seller, I know you're not ready to list your house yet. I know you don't want to work with a real estate agent right now. Now, how about if I send you over some information about me and my team and what we do to sell houses? What if you, could you give me your email address? What's your email address, right? 9.5 out of 10 sellers will just give you their email address without even thinking about it, right? So you want to ask in that call, even if they tell you they don't want to use an agent, even if they tell you they don't like real estate agents, even if they tell you, whatever crazy reason they want to tell you, say, hey, no problem. I understand you're not ready right now. You don't want to use an agent. But what if I send you over some information about me and my team and what we do to sell houses? And when you get ready, you'll have all my contact information. What's your email address? Right? Most of them will go ahead and give it to you. So number one, you have the actual call. Number two, you send the pre-listing package. So they get that in their email as soon as possible. You don't want to wait till the next day. You don't want to wait till after 5. You want to send it over as soon as you hang up the phone with them. Now, I like to wait about 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at most, and send a text. You say, hey, Mr. Seller, Miss Seller, I just want to make sure you got the email I just sent you. Right? Nothing fancy. You copy and paste your PDF. We've been going over this in December, building your listing systems, and part of that was building your pre-listing package. We went down through a lot of people's pre-listing packages and stuff during the course of the month. But we want to send that. We want to get that in as many hands of sellers as possible, right? So then we send a text 15 minutes later asking if they got it. Hey, fantastic, you got it. Number 4, the next day. You want to do this the next day. Try to follow up about the same time as the time you got them on the phone, because that means they're probably at home. So call the next day and just say, hey, Mr. Seller, hey, Jason Morris here. Hey, we talked yesterday. I know I sent you over that email about me and my team. I just wanted to just make sure you got it. I know you got it. I just want to see if you looked through it and you had any questions. Hey, no, you're all set. Hey, great. No problem. Right? Hang up the phone. Now, based on their motivation, if they tell you, like, today it's December 24th, if they say, hey, we'd like to get something done we'd like to have a contract by next week, right? They're super motivated. You want to go ahead and call again tomorrow. You might want to call again the same day. But you want to call a few days later, within the few days, right? They're hot. They know who you are. By this point, they've talked to me on the phone. They've gotten an email from me. They've gotten a text from me. And I've talked to them on the phone confirming they got it, right? So we want to follow up within a couple of days because we want to keep them still hot on us. We want to still keep them where we're top of mind, right? Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this is Jason Morris. I just want to give you a call. I was doing some research on some houses in your neighborhood. And my favorite thing is to say, hey, you told me on the phone you wanted $150,000 for it. I'm looking here at what you would be competing against over there. And then you say, hey, I feel like it's reasonable. I'd like to send you over some information and show you what you're competing against. And they say, oh, well, that's great. Hey, that's great. And you say, hey, no problem. I'm going to send it here in just a few minutes. Look over it. If you have any questions, let me know. You send them over. I like the spreadsheet view, but you can send it over. I don't like to send too much information. I don't want to be overwhelming. But you email it over to them. Email them over the listings and the research you've done. And then you call them the next day, right? And you just go, hey, this is Jason Morris with eXp Realty. I was just giving you a call. Hey, I sent you over that research and the stuff around you. Hey, look, if we put your house on the market today, it looks like, you're wanting to ask $150,000. It looks like we'd be pretty competitive with what's going on. And then you try to close for the appointment. Is there a good day I could stop by? Are you guys going to be home tomorrow about 4 o'clock? I'd like to stop by. All right? But number 7, we want to confirm. Okay, so if you just follow this, if you just follow these 7 things, 7 things, okay? These 7 things, that has put you so far ahead. Look at this. That's put you in that 80% already, right? That's put you in the 80%, and you're almost there. You're almost there, right? You're almost to your 12. So we want to ask next, what about the next 5 follow-ups, guys? Guys, and I've talked about this. I've done it extensively on my last group coaching call. But here's what you have. You have number 1, you could follow about solds, pendings, actives, right? Hey, that's a great one. Hey, Mr. Seller, I just want to give you a call. A house just went pending. Hey, I just want to give you a call. Another house just went active. Hey, another house just sold, right? Those are great follow-up calls. Let me send you over the listing. Hey, fantastic. Follow up again the next day. Hey, Mr. Seller, I was in your area doing some research. I was in your area doing some research for buyers. I was in your area looking at homes with buyers, right? That's a great call. Hey, Mr. Seller, I was in your area yesterday. I just want to see if you sold your house yet. Oh, gosh, you still got it on the market. Hey, when are you ready for me to start working for you? Right? You just follow my follow-up scripts, right? So number 3, lending program. I love this one. Hey, Mr. Seller, this is Jason Morris from eXp Realty. Hey, have you sold your house yet? And of course they tell you no. And you say, well, I'll tell you, we've been having a lot of success working with a lending program that offers 100% financing. My favorite script to do this with was USDA financing. If they offer that in your area, it's a 100% financing program that allows closing costs to be rolled into it. And if their home fits that, now don't offer it on something that doesn't fit it. But we've had a lot of success working with this lending program. It offers buyers 100% financing for homes like yours. Your home should qualify for it. If you know much about USDA programs, it's based on the area the house is in, is a big proponent of that lending program. So we've had a lot of success with that lending program. Would you like for us to include your house in our marketing? Oh, you would? Hey, that's fantastic. How about if I stop by tomorrow at 2 o'clock? So that's a great one. First of the month follow-up. I like to follow up, give a recap of what me, my team, what happened in the area. Hey, Mr. Seller, this is Jason Morris with eXp Realty. I was just giving you a quick call. Have you sold your house yet? They say no. Say, oh gosh, I was looking here, I was doing some research for some buyers, and it looks like there's 5 homes that sold and went under contract last month right there around yours. Gosh, your house, you said it was 3 bedroom, 2 bath. One just sold down the road for blank. One just went pending for blank, right? There again, you can email information over, you can follow up the next day, you create another follow-up attempt. Holiday follow-up. This is my favorite one, guys. And I know a lot of you guys that aren't in my coaching, you probably missed Christmas, but you follow up before Christmas. You know what? This time of year, we don't have a lot of showings, but the showings we do get are pretty serious buyers, right? When you agree, especially you guys that are in these snow states where you guys have snow on the ground, if there's a buyer coming out with a foot of snow to look at houses, guys, you're not going to get a lot of buyers when there's a foot of snow on the ground, but the ones coming out looking are pretty serious. Right? The showing quality is through the roof this time of year. And really, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, this is Jason Morris. I just want to give you a call. Have you sold your house yet? Oh, no, you haven't? Well, the reason I was calling you, I know next week's Christmas and the holidays, and there's a lot of people off work, a lot of people sitting around looking at houses online. I just wanted to see, are you ready for me to start working for you? Right? And you're going to get objections. You're going to get the holiday objections. Oh, we want to wait till after the holidays. Oh, we don't want our house shown on Christmas Day. Oh, we got family coming to town. You're going to get those sort of objections. But, guys, it's another touch. Then it gives you the opportunity to follow up after Christmas. Right? Oh, during Christmas, the week of Christmas, we were so busy. We had five houses went pending around yours. Right? Now, number 6, I like to follow up with general information. Sometimes, guys, we got to look for reasons to follow up. We got to look for reasons to get that other touch. And guys, if you follow this system, guys, look, if we need 12 follow-ups to maximize our RedX subscription, by the way, the day after Christmas, RedX has a massive sale. They have a massive for sale. If you missed the Cyber Monday sale, they're doing another sale the day after Christmas. Call them up, tell them I sent you, and they'll waive the $150 setup fee. But to maximize our RedX subscriptions and to maximize the leads that we have, we need to make sure we're following up a minimum of 12 times, guys. And I'm going to show this on the screen, so screenshot it. If you're not in my group coaching, if you're in my group coaching, log in, and the scripts and everything are right there in the group coaching from last Thursday's call. But, guys, we go through this process. We've had 7 touches. Okay, then we go through this sort of process. We pick and choose the one we're going to follow up with. And guys, we've got our 10 to 12 processes. So which agent is going to be top of mind when they do get ready to list, right? We want to treat these people as if we are already working for them. We want to go ahead and adopt them as clients, right? They're like step clients, right? We want to go ahead and assume like, hey, they're going to work with me. I want my clients to be the most educated on the market. The most educated home sellers that have homes on the market, right? Nobody ever says, hey, I didn't work with XYZ agent because they followed up too much. I didn't work with Jason over there. The guy followed up too much, kept me too informed on what was happening, right? It's usually the opposite. Guys, if you follow this system, you will be the agent following up the most, and you will be the agent that will start taking the most listings in your area and in your market, guys. So, guys, in my group coaching, this is a tip, a suggestion, a strategy I shared in my group coaching last week. The actual coaching call is much longer, and it has actually the scripts and dialogues and stuff that go with it. But guys, if you want to be part of my group coaching, this week we're going to talk about a strategy for New Year's, because we're going to have a whole boatload of expireds that come available on New Year's Day. And I want you to take advantage of those as much as you possibly can. So that's what we're going to talk about this week. Go to jasonmorrisgroupcoaching.com. Use the code Christmas1, no space, at the checkout. It's $1 for the first month. It's going to change the way you're doing business. It's going to change the way you're having conversations with sellers. If you want to stay in, it's $40 a month. After that, it's month to month. You can cancel anytime, guys. Guys, I look forward to talking to you. Send me a message if you have any questions. If you want to be part of my group coaching, go to the website, sign up now. This is only available a few days, so this expires in the next couple of days. Guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.